instead of paying the lump sum tax at the end of the year, what we are going to do, we are going to pay some advance tax to the tax authority. That 2,82,500 comes between 5 lakh to 10 lakh. So 5 lakh to 10 lakh, what is the rate of tax? It is 20%. First, we are supposed to compute 30% on 40,000, that is winning from lottery. You will get 12,000 rupees. Hello everyone, I am Arun Kumar, lecturer in Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. Dear students, welcome to this new session on the topic tax deducted at source and advance tax. Dear students, in the previous session, we discussed about tax deducted at source, and we also solved a few problems based on TDS, that is tax deducted at source. So in this session, dear students, we will be discussing and we will get to know about advance tax. So what is this advance tax? Who are all supposed to pay and how we are supposed to compute this advance tax? So everything you will get to know in this particular session. So let us move on to the topic advance tax. So advance tax is the amount of income tax that is paid much in advance rather than a lump sum payment at the end, that is at the year end. So also known as earned tax, advance tax is to be paid in installments, as per the due dates decided by the income tax department. Yes, instead of paying the lump sum tax at the end of the year, what we are going to do, we are going to pay some advance tax to the tax authority. So we will be paying the advance tax to the tax authority in installments, and the installment dates and the percentage of tax we are supposed to pay, the advance tax, everything will be decided by the tax authority. So as per the norms, as per the rules of the tax authority, we are supposed to pay the advance tax to the government. So advance tax is the amount of income tax that will be paid in much in advance instead of paying lump sum in the end of the year, and it will be prescribed, the installments will be prescribed or will be decided by the tax authority, and they'll be giving you the advance tax payment dates as well as the percentages. According to that, we are supposed to pay the advance tax to the income tax authority. So the dates are like this: due dates to make advance payment of tax. So which are those dates? 15th June. So first payment should be by 15th June. I have taken the example of year 2019. So now we are supposed to consider from 2020. For the present, it is from 2022. So these are the example dates. So 15th of June, every year 15th of June, you are supposed to make the payment of 15%. Next, 15th September of every year, you are supposed to make 30% of your advance tax. Next, 15th December of every year, you are supposed to make another 30% as advance tax, and 15th March of next year, you are supposed to make the payment of 25%. So what is this next year? So financial year starts with, like say, 1st April 2019 and ends with 31st March 2020. Right? So always the financial year starts with 1st April of every year and ends with 31st March of next year. So in the same way, in the first year 15th June, you are supposed to make 15% out of 100%. Next, 15th September, you should be completed with 15 plus 30, totally for 45% of tax. Next, 15th December. So 45% for first two installments and 30% for third installment. Totally should be completed with 75% of advance tax payment. And in the next year, 15th March, you are supposed to complete with 75 plus 25%, 100% tax. Right? So at the end of the fourth installment, you should complete with 100% of advance payment of tax. So these are all the different dates what we have, and the percentage of advance tax supposed to be deposited with the tax authority. So now let us move on to know how to compute the advance payment of tax. So first, before computing the advance payment of tax, first we are supposed to compute the total income. So here we are with the first problem. So the estimated taxable business income of Vijay Limited financial year 2021 is 6 lakh and taxable long-term capital gain LTCG is rupees 3 lakhs. Calculate advance tax installments assuming that TDS to be 25,000. TDS is nothing but tax deducted at source. That 25,000 of tax is already deducted. So is total income first we are supposed to compute, and after that we are supposed to find out the tax liability, then advance tax payment. So I hope all of you know how to compute the total income. So first, income from salary, it is not there. So income from business, yes, it is there, 6 lakh. Next, income from house property, it is not there in the problem. Income from capital gain, we have long-term capital gain of rupees 3 lakh. Only 2 incomes we have. Total it, you will get 9 lakh rupees. Right? That amount is called the total income. Find out the tax payable on rupees 9 lakh. So there is no any contribution towards the LIC premium or donations to deduct from 9 lakh. Then we will be considering this 9 lakh as the total income. So we don't have any other means of income, other sources of income. Only we have 2 sources of income, that is income from business, and the second one is income from long-term capital gain. So this 9 lakh will be the total income. So on 9 lakh you are supposed to find out the tax payable. So long-term capital gain 20% because it's a fixed rate of tax on long-term capital gain. So on 3 lakh first you are supposed to compute 20%, you will get 60,000 rupees. And on the remaining income, the balance income, that is 6 lakh. On 6 lakh you are supposed to compute 30%. This is standard rate, 30% for all business entities like the partnership firm or for the companies. So if you compute 30%, it will be 1,80,000. So total these two, you will get 2,40,000. On 2,40,000, compute health and education cess. At 4%, you will get 9,600. If you compute 4% on 2,40,000, you will get 9,600. So add 9,600, you will get 2,49,600. How much you will get? You will get 2,49,600. So from 2,49,600, the TDS is made of rupees 25,000. So 25,000 rupees of TDS is already deducted. The tax is already deducted. So deduct that tax which is paid already. Advance payment of tax is how much? The TDS, tax deducted source, it is 25,000. So deduct 25,000 from 2,49,600. You will get the balance of 2,24,600. What is the balance you will get? 2,24,600. So now on that tax liability, compute the advance tax payment. So first compute 15th June 2019. Yes, 15% they are supposed to make the payment. How much they are supposed to make the payment? 15%. So if you 15% on rupees 2,24,600, how much you will get? The first installment is supposed to make, the first advance payment is supposed to make is 33,690. Second installment, it is on 15th September of the year, 30% of the total tax liability. So 2,24,600, if you compute 30%, you will get 67,380. Third installment, almost December, 15th December on 2,24,600, again 30%, you will get 67,380. Last installment, 15th March of the next year, it is 25%. So if you compute 25% on 2,24,600, you will get 56,150. So for the first installment is supposed to make 33,690 as advance tax. Second installment is supposed to make 67,380 as advance tax. Third installment is supposed to deposit 67,380 as advance tax. And the fourth installment is supposed to make the payment of 56,150. So by the end of paying the fourth installment, it should complete with all 100% of advance tax payment. So if you compute this 4 installments, different installments, you'll get the same tax liability of 2,24,600. So this is how we are supposed to compute the tax liability. Moving further to the second problem, Mr. Das has estimated the following income. So Mr. Das is an individual. Okay, Mr. Das has estimated the following income for the financial year 2021. Taxable income from house property is rupees 75,000 and taxable income from profession 7,07,500. Determine the installment of advance tax payment for the financial year. So first we are supposed to find out the total income. So what is the total income? Income from salary is not given in the problem. Income from house property is given 75,000. Next, income from profession is given, that is 7,07,500. Next, income from other sources, no income from other sources. Total you will get 7,82,500. Next, deduction under section 80C, no contributions were made towards anything like LIC or donations. So the same amount will be considered as the total taxable income, that is 7,82,500. So on 7,82,500, now compute the tax liability. Here we are supposed to compute the tax liability based on the slab rate, right? We are supposed to compute the tax liability based on slab rate. So why slab rate? Because we are computing the tax liability of an individual person. So for an individual person, tax liability is applicable. So up to 2,50,000, it is nil. Next 2,50,000, we are supposed to compute 5% tax. You will get 12,500. On the balance of 2,82,500, 20% of tax is applicable because that 2,82,500 comes between 5 lakh to 10 lakh. So 5 lakh to 10 lakh, what is the rate of tax? It is 20%. You'll get 56,500. So total of this comes to 69,000. How much we will get? 69. On 69,000, compute 4% of education cess. You will get 2,760. That is the education cess. So add 2,760 with 69,000. You will get 72,260. This 72,260 is called the tax liability. So now compute the tax liability. So first installment 15% on 72,260. You'll get first installment amount. You'll get the first installment amount of rupees 10,839. You're supposed to make the first installment advance payment of rupees 10,839. Second installment 30% of the 72,260. You'll get 21,678. Third installment again 30% of 72,260. You will get 21,678. Fourth installment 25% on 72,260. So it comes to 18,065. So first payment is supposed to make 15%. While he was making second payment, he should make the payment of 45%. That is 15% of first installment plus 30% of second installment. Totally comes to 45%. Next third installment 45 plus 30, 75. And the last installment 75 plus 25, it is 100%. So while he is making the fourth installment, he should make sure that he will pay 100% of his tax liability. So if you total all the 4 installments value, you will get the same value of tax liability, that is of rupees 72,260. So moving to the next problem. The following are the particulars of estimated income of Mr. Porter for the assessment year. So what are the informations are given? The informations are income from salary, it is rupees 6 lakh. Income from house property, rupees 1,50,000. Income from interest on government securities, 1,10,000. Winning from lotteries, rupees 40,000. So calculates the amount of advance tax payable by him in various installments. Tax of rupees 12,000 has been deducted at source. So already paid 12,000 rupees of tax, TDS. Out of the lottery income and 5,000 rupees from salary income. Yes, 5,000 rupees of TDS is also already deducted from salary. So he has deposited rupees 10,000 in public provident fund. Yes, you also contributed towards public provident fund, it comes under deduction. So by using this information, we are supposed to find out the advance payment of tax. So let us solve the problem. So salary income is given, it is rupees 6 lakhs. House property income is given, rupees 1,50,000. Next, interest on securities is given, yes, rupees 1,10,000. And winning from lottery is also there. It comes under income from other sources of rupees 40,000. So totally you'll get 9 lakh rupees. This 9 lakh rupees is called gross total income. So from that deduction under section 80C, that is, you'll get PPF, contribution to PPF, rupees 10,000, deduct 10,000, you'll get the balance of 8,90,000. So on that 8,90,000, you are supposed to compute the tax liability. So how we are supposed to compute the tax liability? Yes, we know we are computing the tax liability of individual person. So first we have to tax the casual income and capital gain income. Then on the remaining income, we are supposed to apply the slab rate. So first we are supposed to compute 30% on 40,000, that is winning from lottery, you will get 12,000 rupees. So no capital gain income is there. So directly compute the tax on the remaining income of rupees 8,50,000. Use slab rate. Use slab rate. You will get rupees 82,500. You will get 82,500. Total these two will get 94,500. You will get 94,500. So on 94,500, compute 4% of education cess. So 4% on rupees 94,500. So if you compute 4% on 94,500, you will get 3,780. So this 3,780 is called what? Education cess. So add this value, the balance you'll get, the total value you'll get is 98,220. The amount you'll get is 98,220, and you already made the payment of 17,000 of TDS. 17,000 of TDS is already deducted. So deduct the 17,000. So from 98,220, balance you will get is 81,220. The balance you will get is 81,220. So on 81,220, now compute the advance payment of tax. So first installment 15%, you'll get 12,183. Second installment 30%, you'll get 24,366. Third installment 30%, you'll get the same amount of 24,366. Fourth installment, after third installment, fourth installment, you're supposed to make 25%, that is 20,305. So for the first installment, you'll be paying 15%. Second installment, 15 plus 25. 15 plus 30%, you'll get 45%. Third installment, 45 plus 30%, you'll supposed to pay 75%. Next, last installment, 25 plus 75, you're supposed to make 100% of payment. So by the end of the fourth installment, you should be paid with 100% of advance payment of tax. So this is how we are supposed to compute the advance payment of tax. So in this session, dear students, we discussed about what is advance payment of tax and the due dates for advanced payment of tax. Which are the due dates? So 15th June, 15th September, 15th December and 15th March of next year. So these are all the due dates where they are supposed to make the payment of advance tax. And what is the percentage? In first installment, they should pay 15% of their total tax liability. In the second installment, they are supposed to make 30% of the tax liability. Third installment 30%. Fourth installment 25%. And we also solved a few problems. I hope all of you understood how to solve the problems on advance tax payment. So we'll meet in the upcoming session with some more new topics. Until then, thank you all.